Hey folks, big burning ball of fire is out in the sky, so I'm getting out, but I'm on my way down to Scurdie Ness. So while I'm on my way down, I'll show you. So along the riverbank here, you'll see these little machine gun emplacements from World War II, which are pretty cool. They're all blocked off now, so you can't get in them, but they are still pretty cool. And as we take a wander down the road, this is a wonderful little walk if you ever get the chance to do it. I'm going from Ferryden to Scurdie Ness. And Scurdie Ness, the lighthouse along there. Back in the day, there used to be a village beyond the lighthouse called Highholm, or Heckelholm, because it was settled by the Vikings back in around the 11th century. In fact, here we go. Got another one of the machine gun emplacements just here, guarding the mouth of the river, and you can see they're tucked in quite well. Just get down on this one, show you what's going on. So, get down here. So these things, I'll show you inside. I mean, it's pretty dirty in there, and it's just become a bit of a tip. But there's not much to fire back at, and they're pretty cool wee things. Aye. So these used to watch out over the mouth of the river to keep the Nazis out during World War II. As we go along the walk, I'll show you some more. So we'll head back up to the path. Ow! Yeah, that sucks. And the next thing you'll come to on the walk is this wonderful little concrete wall, and usually about once a year or every couple of years they re-cement all these stones that everybody paints and leaves here. They got really popular during COVID, and one of the builders came down and cemented them all, but they're all well, fallen off, been taken, or whatever's happened to them. They're not around anymore, but it is quite a cool wee spot. Definitely a cool wee spot. So we'll continue on our little walk out to Scurdie Ness, and I'll point out some of the other things as we go. So at the moment it's all quite over, yeah, well, it's not overgrown yet, because spring hasn't really hit in yet, and when spring hits in, all this becomes so overgrown you can't really do much with it apart from the couple of paths up and down that we make to get access off the beach. So as we go along here, I'll just get to this point, and I'll turn around and show you the view of Montrose. Aye. So as we get here, this is probably the mouth of the river. So over here we have Glaxo, and Montrose is just behind it. The steeple's just behind the big building. Then we've got the lighthouses and the harbour. There's not much in the harbour at the moment because they raised the prices, and the boats aren't coming in as frequently now, which is a bit of a shame. So as we walk out here, low tide's approaching. I don't know if you can see the change in the colour of water just there, but to the other side of that colour change in the water is Agate Bank, which a lot of the old fishing boats used to get stuck on, because back in the day most of the fishing boats never came into the harbour, because once you go in there you're trapped kind of by the tides. You can only really, with the big boats, leave during high tide, and the flow in that channel I think is around 20 something knots, so getting out of that is pretty hard. And then we've got some old things, more structures from World War II, which are now used as cow sheds. There's usually cows or sheep in that field, but I can't see anything today. Don't know where they've gone. So as we keep walking out here, every now and again you get these cart tracks going down the hill. A lot of them are very ruined now. This looks like one of the points where they used to use cart tracks, the carts up and down, because in a lot of these bays and the bits like this, you'll find ruins of old bothies from where they used to do the fishing from. And up here on some of the banks here, before they were used for farming, they used to dry out the nets, because I find a lot of the old fishing stuff in there, well, metal detecting, which is quite cool. So still heading out. It's very calm today on the sea. There's not much wave action on the go at all, which is quite cool. It's yeah, and then I'm just trying to look for more of these cart tracks for where more of the World War II stuff is. Aye. So like I was saying, these flatbeds down here used to be used for the old fishing guys, because as I said, they didn't use the goods ships, and cargo ships used to head into the harbour to unload roughly when the tide was turning. But most of the, here's another one of these cart things down, and I'm pretty sure there's a base of a building in that one, because but we're not going down there quite yet. We're heading along. You see here how we have the red stone popping up. That's because a lot of the stone has been dragged off the beach during the last few storms or during dredging, so it's a good sign. We'll be able to see what's coming out of the rocks there, because it looks, from here, I can just see a few agates popping out there. So I'll go down, have a look at that, and we'll see that on the way back. So as you continue down here, we start coming up on the old beacon towers, and this there's an old something there, and then if you follow this path down here, this takes you into one of the an underground, in fact I'll get that on the way back, because I don't want to be going down up and down the hills too much today, because my knee is giving me shit. So I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. So there's a little underground stream that comes down here and empties into the sea down there. It's a nice little path down. Nice little sheltered bay for when it's too windy as well. So we'll just get round the corner. Aye. So we're just on the way around to the first of the beacon towers now, and here we go. Let's zoom in on this. So down there, and just round the corner, just round the corner from that round. Let's zoom out again. That didn't work. That did. So that down there is one of the entrances to the World War II ammunition dumps. And round the corner, there's another entrance, but they're all blocked off now, because they're pretty unsafe, to be fair. You shouldn't be messing in. But if I get a chance, I'll show you the door around the corner, because you can see how they've tunnelled in under the cliff there, which is pretty cool. And so we're getting closer. These little beacon towers used to be lit up to guide the fishing boats in, and hopefully keep them off the rocks, because although it's quite sandy out here, as soon as you get close to the edges down here, it's just these volcanic basalt rocks, which fantastic for agates, but not so fantastic if you're in a boat. They will certainly make short work of it, and yeah, they'll definitely make short work of it. This is oh, actually, just up here, there, and I think that there, they used to have big guns on them for blowing the boats out of the water back in the day. I think in the early 1800s they had cannons on them, and then later they had some World War I and II guns placed on them. Now, as we're here, you can see one of the cart tracks. See that gate there, and then see the cart track down. So this was one of the bays where they used to have the fishing wealthies in, and they used to come into Med United. And there's the other beacon tower, which, as I said, they had metal grates on the top of them. We're going to lose that one shortly because the stone underneath is pretty weak. In fact, it's totally weak. I'll be surprised if it lasts another decade. And but yeah, so you can see here where they used to have the cart tracks down to get access to the bays, which is pretty cool. Now, the lighthouse there, if I remember rightly, it's about 130 foot. If I remember where it's at, 130 foot, and it's the steeple over there that's 187 feet. I can't remember which way round it is at the moment. I'm pretty sure the steeple's taller, so it must be steeple. That must be about 130. But wonderful wee thing. So we're just passing, this gate here. So we're passing from the boundary of Ferryden farm into Ozen farm, because this field here belongs to Ferryden farm. And there's your cart track down, which is pretty steep. I guess it used to be a bit gentler back in the day. But yes, so we'll keep going, and pretty sure there's a cart track down the other side of this. There was some major flooding a couple of years ago, and a lot of this got destroyed. Well, as you can see, there's weird things going on, because this turned into a stream, which is quite cool. But well, it's quite cool to see, but not so cool as when I went into the field here, I sunk up to my waist. So I got hunting wears off for a wee while. So we'll keep walking along anyway. There's some wonderful views out here. So when you look out on the coast here, I'll just get to the end of here where the post is, and I'll point out what the what's along the coast, because there's a couple of villages that I'll be doing some little history tours on later, because I grew up in St Cyrus over the brow, well, where that cliff is just there, and it's a fantastic place to grow up. I had an outside childhood which was just fantastic, and yeah, it was just safe. So let me do some zoom in. So along here, the bit you can see, well, get there, is I think it's Ferryden. And then the village you can see just in front of that is Agate. And then as you come along, you see that cliff there is where St Cyrus Church on the edge of the cliff somewhere, but we've gone too far down into where is it? That's it there. I'll zoom back out. So St Cyrus is up there, and then you've got Gurdon, what is that? John's Haven, and then Burvey, and then this is all Montrose out here. Then the hills that you can see in the background there, that's the foothills of the Grampian Mountains, which is quite cool. So anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, wow. So this is another one of the beacon towers. I think we're going to lose this one shortly because the stone underneath is eroding rather shockingly quick at the moment. Because although it's volcanic basalt, it really does change in its consistency and hardness. Some of it you can literally just pull apart with your hands or a pointy stick, and then other bits of it are so hard it definitely goes up to about 7.5 on the most scale. So we're almost at Scurdie Ness now. We're in the last little bit. Now, back in the day, beyond Scurdie Ness, you see on these banks up here, well, that used to go a fair bit further out, and that used to be a little village here called Heckelheim or Highholm, which anybody who knows a little bit of Viking language. What's Viking language? Danish? Norse? We'll go with Norse. Knows that means high. So it's called Highholm. And yeah, it's a stunning wee place. I told you what this was for the other day, because that was used to take the ships. It was used to tie ropes around and then bring the ships either off the bank out there or up the beach here. So I mean, this lighthouse is rather impressive when you stand below it, to be fair. It's definitely in the I definitely think it's 130 something or 127 something feet tall. There used to be up on the top here, there used to be a owl, but during one of the storms it got blown right off. I don't know where it ended up, but it's not been replaced yet. So I'm trying to think. There's a few more facts about that lighthouse I know, but I can't remember them off the top of my head now. It's all automated now. There's no lighthouse keeper or anything like that. They sold the lighthouse to private people now. It's a wonderful little building, but yeah. In fact, today I'll take you to the bottom of the lighthouse, because it's quite a good thing to look up. It's a brick lighthouse. Yeah, definitely brick. And it's automated now. It has been since, I think, the... Oh, let me get this right. It was 1990s. They automated the thing so that they didn't have to have a lighthouse keeper, which is a bit of a shame. It'd have been a wonderful job staying in this lighthouse and maintaining it. There's if you do walk out here, there's plenty of benches. There's lots of memorial benches on the way out here, so you can grab a seat, have a quick rest, and we'll keep going around, because as you can see, we're getting closer and closer. Oh yeah. And when you come out to the lighthouse, you do get a wonderful view of Montrose with the Grampian foothills in the background. It's just a shame they haven't torn down the Ian Glen building yet. And a lot of the modern buildings. So, down at the base of the lighthouse now. You can see the old entrance, but that's privately owned now, and this is part of well, the lighthouse network, which is pretty cool. So I don't this. So, oh, we got some facts here. Let's here we go. The lighthouse at Scurdie is one of over 200 that are located around Scotland's wild coastline. Operated and maintained by Northern Lighthouse Boards, they moored ships. In 1867, the seafaring community of Ferryden, represented by the commissioners of the Northern Lighthouses, to have a light established on the point at Montrose, which had been the scene of numerous shipwrecks and great losses of life. On the 1st of March 1870 at 1600 hours, the lighthouse at Scurdie Ness was lit for the first time. Standing at 39 metres tall, it was built by David and Thomas Stevenson. At some point it was painted black during the war, which is quite cool. The lighthouse was automated in 1987, so I wasn't far out. And oh, here we go. We've got the flashing code, because each lighthouse has a different code that it flashes, so that you can tell which lighthouse it is. And let's see, is this the same thing? Oh no, this is just wildlife, the birds, things you can see out here. It's amazing. I will say that this is the view out from the lighthouse. It's so apparently the village of Agate was beyond where the lighthouse used to be. So somewhere around here somewhere. You can see the buoys out in the distance and that. And because of the way they were in the old days, you see a lot of wreckage, ruins, pipes, metalwork sticking out. But this is a protected coastline, so you're not allowed to touch bedrock around here. Oh, got my old neighbours doing the birding. And I'll head down on the beach and look and find some agates before we sign off. So these methods and houses were used for fishing and stuff like this. So, well, hi. Sorry about that. We're just heading down towards the beach to go see if I can find some agates. So this is the way down, and the last time I was down here, just over behind there, that's where I found the Northern Lights agate, which isn't mine, but I have a bit of it, which is absolutely wonderful. It looks like it's got flames going through it, and it's wonderful blue, green, white, red, orange. So it ended up getting called the Northern Lights agate. Oh, we have a little crow out there. So I don't usually check this first bay because I don't usually find much here. But the next couple of bays are just phenomenal. They're full of stuff. So we have a huge lump of something down here. I think this is just quartz. Yeah, it is. It's a huge lump of huge lump of rose quartz. Well, quartz with iron staining, rose quartz. So here we go. Let's keep going because see if the Northern Lights pocket is out yet, because I was waiting for low tide so that I could see it. In fact, guys, I'll actually get off for just now, and I'll start filming again once I find something.